My friends, hello, this is a super short video. I'm going to help you make money. You'll see it's very easy. Forward this video to your friends too. Let me tell you something. You know, we live in a subscription-based society. Look, I can't breathe. I'm not paying a subscription for breathing yet, but I'm sure that's coming. Here's my advice. I've done this myself and I assure you you'll make money. Some will earn a little, others a lot, but everyone will profit. Tell me in the comments how much you made. I really want to know. So look, I took my bank account and another card, which is an account that's on an app on the phone, all that. You know, we have several accounts nowadays. There are very few people who have just one account. We always have several. So you look at all your accounts and what you're going to do. And I also include neobanks, Revolut, PayPal, Monzo, things like that. You look at all of that. And what I invite you to do is, for a month, almost every day, log into each of these accounts and look. Just look, the withdrawals. You'll be surprised. I'll just give you an example. I found, for example, a withdrawal of 14.99, which dated back to, I assure you, I'm almost ashamed to tell you, dating, I think, from 2021 or 2022. Yeah, at the time I was doing research for a video, I think, or an article or something else, and there was a site that required a subscription. So I subscribed for 9.99 to get into the site, and I told myself mentally, I'll get into the site, I'll take the article or articles I need. And before the end of the month, I had to make sure not to renew, to cancel my subscription, but I didn't cancel it. It kept going for years, my friends, and I'll add more. One detail that really shocked me is that when I subscribed, it was for 9.99. They increased the subscription about a year and a half ago or something like that to 14.99. And then the bank followed along without any problem, which is very shocking because normally I should have to give my authorization again. Otherwise, what would stop them? A site where I subscribe, I don't know, for €5, then one day they charge me €500. Well, no, they can increase it and I'll add another one. Even worse, I was on a site and then the bank card had expired. I told them, take the money by bank card. The card had expired, and you know what? Well, in a way, I don't understand. When the card was renewed by the bank, they got the details of the new card, or they kept charging the old one. I don't know how they did it, but anyway, an expired card and they still charged it again. The worst are the subscriptions. So card subscriptions, they have at least one advantage. In theory, it's that the card can expire at some point. It stops, but it doesn't necessarily stop. They have the ability to keep charging an expired card to get a new card. Direct debit subscriptions are the worst. They keep charging as long as your account exists, just like PayPal. It's eternal, you see, and I found some then. The worst part is the annual subscriptions, because with the monthly subscription, if you check your account, like I told you, you'll eventually spot it, you'll eventually find it. And actually, the thing is, you don't notice annual subscriptions as easily as quarterly subscriptions. For example, a quarterly subscription, you won't see it. It's quite surprising. And actually, all of this combined means that every year you're losing several tens to several hundreds of euros on a lot of things. And let me tell you about another difficulty. Before, check the pinned link below the video. It's the link to the channel's partner, Kailus. They're more than just a partner. We've worked together for years. It's an organization based in France. They help people change jobs. It's already a place for those fed up with deception. They can support them in changing jobs, which also means making money. So we're still on the theme of this video. If you're stuck in your job, you can't move forward, you can't make progress, you can't get ahead, they can help you change jobs if you've lost your job too, due to the economic crisis. And they can also help you get back on your feet to sort things out. In some cases, their support is covered by France Travail. The link is in the pinned comment, so get in touch. The other issue I've noticed is that very often when I look at the title on the card, it's not clear who it is. You see, look. For example, let's say Amazon. I buy something on Amazon. How will it be written on the card? It shows up as Amazon, and then after a dash, a purchase number, everything. It's easy. I know it's Amazon. Sometimes it's written as Amazon, something like that. I know it's them. Okay, so that's simple, but there are some who take a twisted pleasure in not putting what it is. I ended up with sites or subscriptions that didn't mean anything. I see that, for example, 599 is leaving my account every month for 2 years, and I can't figure out who it is. The label is meaningless, just random numbers and letters. That's a hassle. So I had to go through my email accounts. Sometimes you Google it and then you'll find something. On a forum, people say, yeah, look, I see this, and someone will answer, so you can just Google it. And sometimes that can help you. Sometimes Googling fails and you have to check your emails instead. And very often these sites, when they charge you at some point or when you subscribe, will send you an electronic invoice, something like that. And there will be those numbers or there will be that title, which will help you find it at that moment, find the site. Sometimes when I found the sites in question, I don't know, for example, I found out that I had a subscription to the Institut National de l'Audiovisuel website. In France, the National Audiovisual Institute, right? I had a subscription. I'm happy to support them, except that I hadn't used it for years and I had an account with them. For years, I couldn't remember the stupid moves. I had to reset the password and all that just to log in and cancel the subscription. You see what I mean? So yeah, my friends, we really live in a subscription-based society. There are subscriptions that I have to have, like the subscription for Adobe, for example, like the subscription for Microsoft Office, all that. There are a few things I absolutely need for work, like the software that does the editing to do the editing. Well, it's not the software that does the editing, it's me who does it. But anyway, you get the idea. But basically, there you go. I'm giving you this tip right now. Take some time every evening. And honestly, the few dozen, maybe a few €100 you can earn per year. Honestly, buy yourself something, take your other half out to a restaurant, do something nice, but stop giving it away. Just like that, to waste it, you don't even use it. There you go, my friends. Thank you for watching this video until the end. And then check out the pinned comment and the video description. Also, you have the link to who they use, and they are really able to help you in many, many situations. Call them on my behalf. They know my videos. They've read my books. We talk regularly. So when you call them and say it's from Aldosterone, they know exactly who it is. Or you can fill out the form and they'll call you back. Thank you, my friends. And please, once again, write how much you saved in the description. And I'll see you in the next one. See you very soon.